Hello guys, welcome to another tutorial video. My name remains Adeleke Samuel, and in this video I'll be teaching you and showing you how to design a website using Canva without writing a single line of code. So I noticed that most people have been using Canva to design graphics, which is cool, but most people don't know about using Canva to design a website. So I just thought of, since people already make use of this Canva, which is a smart online tool that everyone should at least be using, so I said instead of creating your website from scratch using CMS or writing codes where you can make use of Canva, so I just thought of sharing this tutorial with you. So it will be very easy for you to implement since you already know how to make use of Canva. So before we continue, I've actually recorded a 1-hour video already, but I don't really know what happened. I lost all of the recordings, so I have to do what I'm doing now. What I'm about doing now, I've done before. So I have to do a fresh recording again from start till the end. So no problem anyway, just follow me and wait to the end of this training. So you don't actually need a web hosting. You don't need to purchase a domain or install an SSL certificate or have any programming skills like PHP, Python, HTML and the likes. You don't need any of that. So all you'll be needing is making use of Canva. So Canva is what we use to design our website, and we also publish our website on Canva. So what can you actually do with what I'm about to show you now? One, you can create and design a stunning proposal or a presentation and have a link or generate a link to the proposal or to the presentation. That makes a lot of sense and it makes you professional. You can also create a landing page to promote your event, workshop, webinar. You display your speakers, what you'll be talking about, the date, how they can register. You can put payment link. You can do a lot of stuff. I will actually show you a web page that I designed using this same stuff that I'm about to share with you. You can also drive traffic to a specific social media post, either Instagram. Probably you have a post that is doing well and you want to share with others, or you have a post on your social media account that is talking about a particular or a specific offer of yours. You can just embed that particular post on your website. You get it now? So you can drive traffic to that particular post. You can also create a landing page to invite people to join your Facebook group. Tell them what the group is all about, what they stand to gain if they join the community. It could be a WhatsApp group, it could be a Facebook group, it could even be a Telegram channel. You can also use it to design a very simple, clean and nice portfolio. Probably you are a creative or you are a designer and you don't want to make use of what's it called, design your website from scratch, blah blah blah. You can just make use of this stuff that I'm about to show you to display all what you have done, because you can embed media files on what I'm about to show you, which is awesome. You can also create landing pages for your offers, for your course, for your services. Probably you have a digital product that you want to sell. All you need to do is design the landing page using Canva and embed or insert your payment button. If you are using Paystack, if you are using Flutterwave, if you are using PayPal, if you are using Paylink, there is a new one, Paylink by Flutterwave. So by Remita rather. So you can just create the stuff, the landing page, and embed your payment link. So you have just created a page to get paid while you sleep. So you can also create a page for your contest, or you want to do a giveaway. Tell them about the giveaway or about the contest. Tell them how they can participate, the rules, the guidelines, and the likes. You can also create a page for your podcast, your YouTube video, because you can embed any media. You can embed audio, your podcast from SoundCloud, whatever platforms that you use. You can also embed your YouTube video on this same website. You can also create clickable links, clickable elements, which I'll be showing you very soon. You can generate leads. All you need to do is have your website design, your landing page design using Canva. Then you put a link to where people can actually, so you don't need to start from scratch. Okay, let me get hosting, let me get domain, let me install this, let me install that. No, just get the form from your email marketing provider. Then you put the link there. So I'll show you, and I've also talked about selling a product, and you include the payment page button. Now, one thing I would like to talk about is this particular tutorial video is not teaching, is not talking about or comparing WordPress and Wix and what I'm about to show you now. Listen, those are awesome tools, but if you don't have a budget for that, or you don't want to go through the technicalities of getting a domain, installing this, installing that, installing this plugin, installing that plugin or theme, don't want to go through, just want to design a website using Canva, because you already make use of Canva for your graphic design. So this is actually for you. And if you have a website already, I won't advise you to ditch that website for this particular one. So what I'm trying to say is this: if you have no website, or you need to create something faster, then this is a perfect solution for you. You get it now? So you can easily create pages, landing pages, very fast, and it will still come out nice and fine. Okay, so before we get started, let me just show you the one that I actually designed. Okay, so just go to adelekesamuel.com/canva -web. adelekesamuel.com/canva-web. When you visit it, you'll be redirected to this page. So far it is online, so probably you need a case study to follow. You get it now? A case study to follow, or just want to look at how it looks. So okay, now the sweetest part of this is that Canva, the website you are designing on Canva or using Canva, is responsive on virtually all devices, on mobile and desktop. Can you see? So this is just the mobile view of the website. So if you visit it on your mobile phone, this is how it will display. And on the on desktop, can you see? This is how it will display on desktop. So I'll actually preview all of this and show you what you can do. Okay, so let's just preview. Can you see? I'll show you how to actually do all of this. So let's preview the most important ones here. Oh, don't know why. Okay, so let me preview this. Can you see that it came out nice, even on the on the mobile? So let me just show you some stuff right here. Can you see? I was saying, can you see drive traffic to your social media post? Can you see? So I just embedded a post from my Instagram feed to my website. So when people come here, they can actually what's happening? You can actually like it comment on it, can you see, and do so many other stuff. When they click on it, it will redirect them to Instagram. You can also do for Facebook. Do you get it now? You can do for Facebook, you can do for Twitter, whatever social media platform that you use. Do you get it now? So you see all of the options. So look at this. When I click on this, to just redirect. So probably you have a post that is doing well. You get it now? You can just bring it down here. You can also embed videos from YouTube or Vimeo. Can you see? So this is actually a tutorial video from my YouTube channel.
In this tutorial video,
can you see? So I'm just showing you what it can actually do. You can also embed or insert clickable links. Can you see? So if I click on any of these links now, it will redirect me to the link that I've embedded or inserted into it. So let me click on this. You see what I'm trying to say. Now this is just an animated image which I will show you how to do. Now this QR code, probably you have an online store or you are speaking at an event and you want all the audience to have access to what you are talking about, probably your slide or whatever. You can just display this QR code on a large screen for them to scan. When they scan it, they will be able to have access to to your presentation page. You get it now, because Canva will generate a link for you, a standalone link for you, which is outside of Canva itself. So anyone can visit the website or the page even if the person is not using Canva. You get it now? So it is a standalone link. So it has nothing to do with them. They have Canva or not. You get it now? So guys, okay, so before we get started, I would like to say this. This is not a tutorial that will teach you how to use Canva from scratch. You get it now? I assume you're already using Canva as part of your online tool, but you don't know about using it to publish a website. So you can say we have just designed a website here, and you can share the link with people. They can visit the link. Can you see? Yeah, now. So before we get started, I would like to say this. And if you want to visit this website, just go to adekesamuel.com/canva-web so that you can also save. Okay, so as I was saying, this is not a tutorial that will teach you how to use Canva from scratch. Now, if you don't know how to make use of Canva, no problem. This is what you do. I have a 5 hours masterclass on how to use Canva like a pro. So all you need to do is just send me a DM on Instagram. This, if you don't have my username, just scroll down here and scan the QR code. You can see I'm already making use of this stuff. So, and we can as well visit adekesamuel.com/ig, adekesamuel.com/ig, or search for adekesamuel, or instagram.com/adekesamuel01. So either of those links, you will land on my profile. Just send me a DM and request for the masterclass. I will gift it to you for free at no additional cost. You are not paying any money for that. You get it now? So guys, let's just get started. So as you can see, this is my own dashboard where I designed my own website, which I'll be showing you very soon. So I won't be going into I won't be starting from scratch, so I will not waste our time, because if I have to do that, we'll be spending probably an hour, because I'll be showing you how to do everything from scratch. So we'll be spending more than an hour, so I don't want to waste your time. But what is what I'll do. I assume you already know how to use the Canva tool already. All you need to do is I'll just show you and tell you what you have to do so that you can have your website designed. One more thing, this website was designed with the sole purpose to show you some features or what you can actually do with Canva for website design. I'm not actually designing a website. My own purpose here is to what? Design a website where I show you these basic features, and yours could be more beautiful than this. You get it now? So you can just use this as a case study and what explore and do something great. Now, one more thing, you cannot do some advanced stuff using this solution. You get it now, like interacting with the database or doing some server-side stuff. I don't want to go into all this tech something. You get it now? So what I'm trying to say is, it's not like a WordPress or Wix that we give you access to interact with the database and the likes. This is just to design a website, a simple and basic website. You get it now? So let's get started. Now, the first thing you want to do is you want to choose a color scheme for your work. So if you look at this design very well, I make use of this light purple for most of my background, and I make use of this dark purple for my heading and buttons. You get it now, which I'll be showing you everything right here. Okay, so what do? Just come to this. Canva has a tool that you can use in case you are blank and you don't know how to combine colors. So you can just come to this page. It is owned by Canva. So to choose color palette, so just look at the one that will go for your website and just pick one. Let me see the one that we can use. So what this tool is actually doing is to show you different colors that you can like combine together. Can you see? So it's saying you can use navy blue, royal blue, blue grotto, and blah blah blah. You can use them together in one project. Can you see? So okay, let me just come here. So just come to your brand kit. So we want to add those colors so that we won't need to be copying color codes here and there, and so that we can be consistent with our design, because that's very very important. So I not be having different shades of the same color on a page. You get it now, like light blue, lighter blue, and the likes. You get it now? So you need to like decide on the color scheme that you want to use. As the first thing for my own project here, I make use of this color scheme. Can you see? So I've added it to my brand kit here for this particular project. So you can just come here, copy the what's it called, the color code, and paste it here. Just paste it right there. Can you see? Do the same thing for others. Now, one more thing you should consider again before you get started is the typography, the font that you'll be using. You get it now? The font that you'll be using is very very important. So for this project or my personal brand, I make use of this font for my headings. You get it now? This Norwest, I just like it. I make use of it for my heading, and for the body text, I make use of Laura. Can you see it? And for subheading and some other stuff like this, I make use of Montserrat Classic. So you want to be consistent with this. So just add everything here. Can you see? Just add everything. Body. You don't have to be rigid with this stuff. You can try to use anything you like, but that's just the best way to do it. So once you have decided on the color scheme to use and the brand font to use, now the next thing you should do, or even before you get started, is have a layout, like a structure of how you want your website to look like. That's very important. When you have the structure and the layout drawn somewhere on the paper, you can then try to replicate the design on your it's not much you know how to draw. Just like to understand how you structure your content. So once you have done all this, what do you do next? Just come to create design. Now this is what we are actually doing. We are creating a design, a presentation design on Canva and publishing it as a website, which I'll be showing you now. So what do? Just come to your homepage and search for the presentation, what is it called, the presentation template. So let's just click on, as I've said, I'll not be doing this from scratch, so I will not waste our time. So I'll show you how I actually achieved how I was able to achieve this. Okay, one more thing before we get started. In case you don't know how to combine fonts, just come to Canva. Also has a tool that you can use, canva.com/font combinations. Can you see canva.com/font combinations? So you can just come there. If you have one font in mind already and you're looking for a font that you can combine, just search for, let's assume you want to use Droid serif. The reason why you should do this is to make your design, you should be consistent with your design. It is very, very important. Can you see? So you can make use of Montserrat and Droid serif. You can also make use of Droid serif with Lato, and also you can make use of Railway and what Droid serif. Okay, so when you have done all that, now I will advise you to start with a template. If you are still doing something and you are not conversant with Canva now, you can just make use of the template. But I actually use this particular template. Just use it. I don't really just use the colors in this particular template. You get it now? So you can decide to use the template, use any other template. You get it now? Just use any other template and you'll be fine. So let's get started. I'll just show you, walk you through how I was able to do this. As I've said earlier, no problem. If you are new, if you are new to Canva, I mean, if you are a total newbie to Canva, no problem. I have a 5 hours course, a masterclass on how to design like a pro using Canva, even if you have no design skill. Listen, I'm not charging a dime for this. It is free. I talked about design theory, talked about creating your brand kit, talked about creating your logo, how to create different types of graphics from social media to your page cover and so many other stuff like that. And I also dropped some awesome tools inside the program. So it is actually free. All you need to do is send me a DM on Instagram and I will instantly forward the details, the link to because I'll forward it to you. If you need it, just send me a message at adekesamuel01 on Instagram, or visit adekesamuel.com/ig. So it will direct you to my Instagram profile. So you can just send me a message and I will send it to you instantly. Okay, so let's get started. Now, as I've said earlier, I assume you already know about using Canva. So let me just replicate the design so that you see how I was able to do this. So just click on new page. Okay, new page. So I actually downloaded this image, this background image from png3.com. You can also do that. They have high quality images there. So let me just, can you see? Okay, sorry, before then you should import import your grids. After importing, you can now drag and drop your image. So this is the image. Now I want to reposition this image. I don't like the way it is. I want this upper part to show. So just click on this crop, then drag it down a little. Think this is okay and click on done. Okay, so that's for the background. Now for this transparent fill, how do you do it? There are different ways you can use to achieve this. You can drop a shape on it, or just use this grid and give it a color. Let's assume I want to use purple now. Now come to this transparency and reduce. Can you see? I actually made use of black in my main page. I made use of black here. Can you see? But you can decide to use any color that I think is okay. And this normal, this font, this text, the normal way you add text. That's what I did. Okay, now before the adding of text, let me show you the brand kit that we created. Let me show you how you can actually access it. So when you click on this font or this text element, click on this drop down menu, you will see your brand font. Can you see? This was the website that we added for our headings. This for the subheading and this for the body text. Can you see? So if you check all of my designs here, I make sure I am consistent with my font, the typography. Do you get it now? So for the headings, I make use of Novesta. Can you see? Novesta. Not like I have different fonts used for my heading. What other thing? Okay, the colors too. You see the colors here. Okay, let me click on this element. You see, can you see website design with Canva? I created this color palette for this particular project. So that's where you see it here. You see it right here. That's where you can access it. Okay, so okay. So I've just talked about, and this Canva logo. Canva has a library where you can have access to their logo. So I just clicked on I think one of these two, and I changed the color. Can you see? I'm consistent with my color. Just select the color here, and that's how I was able to design the first page. Now one more thing, make sure you give your page, give them a name. So this is like the home page, or welcome. You can say welcome or home, whatever. Let me just put this as welcome. You get it now? Welcome. And what's it called? This is another page. Give it a title. Don't forget to give your page a title, because you want to create a navigation bar. That's what Canva will make use of for your menus. You get it now? So how did I design this? It is simple. Probably you want to highlight the benefits of what your products can offer, or what your service can do. You can just make use of bulleted. I think the keyword for this was wrong. Just need to be good with keywords too. Can you see? So I think I selected this. You can select anyone from here. I selected that, and I listed some stuff here, some bulleted points here. This image was from from Canva library itself. Can't really remember the name, but I think let me see all. So you see what I'm trying to say? Can you see? Okay, let me see if I will see the name. Can you see? Man overthinking. So what I was trying to do here is, don't overthink it. You don't need all of this website hosting, purchasing of domain. So just get started. That's what I'm trying to depict here. So I just have my white background here, and what's it called? A shape, a normal shape. Dragged it here, and I changed the color. Guys, see, don't worry if this looks like magic to you, which I am sure it should not be, but if it looks like magic, don't worry. When you go through my masterclass on how to use Canva, I explain everything in details, everything. You get it now? So this will just be very, very simple when you are watching it. You get it now? So same thing, I did the same thing here. this particular icon here is an arrow. Just search for arrow. Search for arrow. When you scroll down, you should see this particular one. It's not must use this. You can use any other elements here. As I've said earlier, I actually just designed this web page to show you most of the features. You get it now. That's why I designed. I'm not really designing a website. And this is an image I got from Canva image library. Just search. Can you see? Just search and drag and drop it. Simple as that. Now for this, okay, now let's talk about embedding of social media posts. I said you can drive traffic to a particular post. So let's assume I'll drive traffic to this my post here. All you need to do is copy the link. Can you see? Copy the link to that post and come to Canva. Come to scroll down to more. When you scroll down to more, you see embeds. Click on this embed and paste the link. When you paste the link and click on this add to design button, it will generate the stuff for you. You get it now? It will generate it. Let me delete this. Can you see? So when you preview this page, it will show the social media post. So don't worry. So let me just leave it here. And as for this arrow, just come to the element tab and search for arrow. You should see this arrow here. So this is just a basic website anyway. So these are other links that you can embed. So you can embed YouTube, you can embed video link, you can embed iTunes. I said you can embed video, audio, GIF, can you see GIF, GIPH, GIF. Can embed the link there. Type form too. So you want to maybe create a survey or include a form on your web page, can also integrate with your type form. You get it now? So I can't go through all of this stuff. So this is awesome. So you can just like create your form on type form. When you create your form on type form, just come here, copy the link of the to the type form and paste it here and click on add design. So it will generate the form on your website, on your web page. Is that not awesome? So since you can embed images, embed media files, videos, what else do you want for a simple and free? This is actually a free solution. You get it now? So I said you can embed videos as well. So just copy the link to your YouTube video and paste and click on add design. You get this. So as I've said, I already designed this page to show you some specific features. You get it now? So one more thing that you can do is to create links to external website. Can you see? So I just created this to explain something here. So probably you want to display the profile of your speakers and the likes. So I want to create a link. What do? Just come to elements here, search for the icon that you need. This is Facebook, and you click on it. Let me just show you how I was able to do this. Click on it, change the black to white. Can you see that? And now click on this link icon here to insert the link. Then I will insert the link to my Facebook profile. Just insert the link to your Facebook profile or any other link that you want. That's it. Do the same thing for Instagram and YouTube. For the social media post, you can do for Instagram, do for any Twitter, any of your social media stuff. You get it now? So I actually show this what's it called, icon, so people can know that this particular stuff is clickable. Can you see? So just search for click, so they will know that it is clickable and they can click. You get it now? What other thing This particular one is an animated image. Okay, let me search for that click again. Search for click, and let me filter my search to animated. Apply filter, so you can see this is the stuff. So you just drag and drop it, and okay, let me show you how to actually create your button. So it is very simple. Just come to element, come to shapes. Okay, let me click on see off. Let me show you I can create a button. So I make use of this stuff. I like the way the head looks like. So just reduce it. Reduce it. Can you see? So just come here, change the color to your to the one you are using for your color scheme, and put the text on it. You have created your button like that. Once you are done, what do you do? Once you are done, you can now group it. Can you see? I selected the first element and I pressed down shift button and selected the second element, or just drag your mouse from outside to select the two elements, or drag from here. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's just use that method so I will not scatter the design. I can group. When you group the two elements together, you can now insert the link. Can you see? So just type the link to wherever you want to redirect to. Okay, let me put my link here. Can you see it's there already? So apply. Now it will underline your link. This is what you do. Click on this underline icon again, so it will remove the underline. It makes no sense. Do you see it now? So I only just put this frame there just to put something there. You get it now. Let me search for those that don't know how to do this. It is actually simple. Just search for frames under elements. This is the frame here. Just click on it, position it, and drag and drop your image. So these things are just basic stuff. That's why I said you need to understand how to use Canva. When you understand how to use it, you have headache with what I'm just showing you. Now this QR code, probably just want people to have access to your website, or to your store, or to your landing page, or to your presentation file or document. You can create a QR code. Just come to more, come to QR code. Can you see? And you let me put the link to my Instagram profile, isamis.com/ig. So when you click on this generate, to generate the QR code, can you see that's generated the QR code? So this QR code, when someone scans it, it will redirect them to the link that you pasted here. So if you scan this particular QR code on your device, on your phone or whatever device you use, just search for any QR code scanner on your store. To be Play Store or Apple Store, just search. When you search, you will be redirected. When you scan this QR code, you'll be redirected to the page. So I've just showed you some basic stuff that you can do. So yours might be very, very beautiful than this. You get it now? So the thing is, just understand these basic concepts. When you understand it, you'll be able to do your own design even better than this. You get it? I just have to create this so that I'll show you what you can actually do. You get it now? So this is just like what you can just use to understand and create on your own. Now, when you are done with all of the designs, what's the next thing you have to do? Just publish. Publish. Now, when you publish when you publish your website, Canva will generate a link for you. That link that they are generating is a standalone link. it has nothing to do with Canva. So it has something to do with Canva, but what I'm trying to say is this: you can share that particular link with anybody. So anyone that clicks on that link will be redirected to your website or to your web page or to your landing page. You get it now? So it's not a must for them to have a Canva account. Either they have or not, they will be redirected to your website. Is that not awesome? And you are doing all of this for free, not paying any dime. It is free and it is faster. So how do you publish your website? So just come to this website, click on website, and different options. Can you see? So you can just check out all of the options. But after testing everything, I later settled with scrolling. It came out well based on what I needed. So I'll be making use of scrolling. You can as well check them out and see the one that will work for you. So let's just click on scrolling and click on open site. Can you see? So Canva has generated has published our website for us. So you can scroll. Can you see? You can scroll down. Is this not awesome? Can you see the post I was talking about? You can embed your Facebook post, your Twitter, your Instagram, any post that you like, and people can interact directly from here. So probably they want to like it or comment or do whatever. They can actually click on it. When they click on it, it will redirect them to your Instagram. Let's click on this so you see. Can you see? To redirect them to the Instagram post, so you can drive traffic to your post. Can you see? So many stuff that you can do right there. So I have just created a basic website. So you can even, instead of using Linktree for your Instagram bio link, you can just create what's it called, a website or a web page that will contain all of your useful links, everything that you need, and you put that on your Instagram bio, or create a profile, a website profile of yourself. Create it. Very simple stuff that you can do. So now the only disadvantage of this stuff is that you cannot use your custom domain. Now one more thing is, I recorded this video on the 26th of May 2020. So if you are watching this in 2025 or 2022 or whenever you are watching it, just know that by then Canva would have rolled out enough updates, some meaningful updates. They are really trying with this stuff. You get it now? So there might be some little changes with the interface, and there are so many other stuff like that. So what I'm trying to say is, it won't always be like this. More stuff are coming. They will be rolling out more updates. So just follow this tutorial for now and make use of it. Now one more thing you should do is make sure you have a clear call to action. What do you want people to do when they visit your page? What do you really want to drive? You get it now? So you should have that very clear. Now as for the link, cannot be pasting this link to your social media file, canva.com/blah blah blah. No. What do? Just copy the link. When you copy the link, come to create an account with bit.ly or whatever link shortener that you make use of. Come there and what do? Copy the link and shorten the link. I can even edit the link. You get it now? You can edit the link to fit into your profile. So let me create link here. Can you see? Just paste the link. When you paste the link, click on create. Can you see it has generated a link for you? Can you see? So you can just copy this link here and paste it. So this this will be what you'll be using on your social media or wherever you want to paste the link. It is as simple as that. Can you see it? So they will just paste it on their browser, or they click on it and they'll be redirected to your website. You get it now? Can you see it? So you can as well edit the link. So let me see if I can edit it. You want to create a custom link. Let's see if you can edit it to Canva. Let me see, web design, if this will work. It could be your name of your organization, name of your event. Just edit it. Let's see if it will work. Can you see it worked? bit.ly/Canva web design. So if you visit this page, to be redirected to my website. And you can also use any other link shortener that you have outside there. So okay guys, I think that is all for now. So you know how to design a basic website or landing page using Canva without writing a single line of code, or without purchasing anything, spending any money to purchase any document. So guys, this is actually the second time I'm recording this particular video. The first time, I don't know what happened. I could not just see the recorded version, so I have to record another one. So to appreciate this, all you need to do is just subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's what you need. If you are watching from my YouTube, subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the subscribe button below, and also turn on the bell notification, so that whenever I release or drop a new video, you'll be notified. See it now. So guys, I really appreciate your time. Thanks for staying with me till the end of this training, and I hope you have learned a lot. So share with me. If you have questions, make sure you comment wherever you are watching it. Comment, I will reply. And don't forget, if you need the tutorial, the free masterclass, just send me a DM on Instagram and I will send it to you. If you have questions, drop them, I will answer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for your time. I really do appreciate. Bye for now.